Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.
Hi. Huh? Yeah, but I'll take the sun is not gonna be here, so it's fine. Alright, what's up guys? Michigan, back with Doctor's Garage. Today we're finally gonna be working on the blue B20. I've been having problems getting work done, and I know I haven't updated you guys for a while. Weather's been kind of funny here, but I just got the car on jack stands, and I want to start by lowering the suspension of this car. But before I do that, I just want to go through the whole car and see what else needs to be done. So I'm going to start with the outside, going inside, just stripping stuff down, getting the car to as much of a shell as I can, and then clean it from the inside out, work my way like that, and just get it ready for sales. So hopefully that'll be some good content for the next couple of videos. And yeah, oh, and in case if you do notice my clothes and maybe my hairstyle changing up in a couple clips, no, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that I've filmed stuff kind of all over the place because of the weather, and I did some things but then I couldn't finish doing those things, so I kind of just feel like that those videos were filmed before and then this is now, so yeah. Now that it's on jack stands, I'm gonna start by just taking the wheels off, and then I'm gonna move to the inside, strip the inside, because I know there's a lot of wiring from old speakers and stuff that could most definitely come out, and it'll be easier to work in around the car with everything just off and out of the way, so I don't damage anything any further than it already is. After the inside, I'll move to getting the suspension off the car. D1 spec is garbage. So as you can see, the interior is super dirty and nasty, so I'm just going to try and get all the seats out and make it easier to work around. But if you don't know, I'm going to show you how to take out all the seats. So I've put one seat back and one seat forward. Both the front seats are exactly the same, but there's two bolts, one over there, one over there, And in the front it's another 2 bolts, this one and that one over there. All 4 of these bolts on both chairs are all 12mm bolts. So you just take those out, and then both the front seats will you just take them right out. Important to remember, out of the 4 bolts on the 2 front seats, there's one thick one, and the thick one always goes at the back closest to the center of the car. So the other ones are all the same size, and those you can't really mix up those ones, but the one thick one always goes right on the back closest to the center. So in the middle is where the thick bolt goes. Alright, so now that the front seats are out, it makes it much easier to work on the back seats. Now when you're taking out the back seats, you got to start with the 2 backrests, the ones that fold down. And to get access to those, you can either use a key at the top for the Hondas, or in our cars specifically, there's 2 levers. If you open the boot right behind the seats, pull those levers in the boot, and these will pop forward. And then I'll show you where the bolts are for these. So don't mind all the wiring mess, but for the backrests, you got 2 10mm on this side and 2 10mm on this side. And then in the middle here, there isn't any bolts for our cars specifically. I don't know if anywhere else in the world it's different, but there's no bolts here. They just slide out and off, because it's a pin that sits like this, and they swing on this pin. So they just pull to the left and pull to the right after you've taken the bolts out, and then they come out. Once you've got the back 2 rests off, then you go to the bench and well, this bolt is supposed to be in front of you to keep the bench down, but that's apparently not in. Well, anyway, you take off this 10mm bolt, you fold it forward, and it just wiggles. You just gotta wiggle it out, because it's just like hooks here on this side and this side, which you just have to wiggle them out. And then the last piece is the 2 side rests, which, as I've seen now, or as you could see in the last clip, it doesn't seem these are bolted in either. It's supposed to be bolted there to keep it down, and bolted there to keep it down. Now the bolts are there, so I'm not sure why it wasn't bolted in, but normally it is bolted. So when it goes, if yours is bolted, it's just a 10mm that comes out, and then you just move the seatbelt out the way, they slide up, and then they come out. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna leave it there for today. I don't want to do too much. It's getting late as well, and I don't want to give you guys too much information. So I'm gonna make a separate video for taking out the suspension and adjusting that. and I'm gonna leave this for just stripping the interior of a car, just to make it a bit more easy to grasp and understand everything. So if you guys enjoyed this quick little video, please hit the like, please give me a subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you see every time I post a video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.